now.
Alrighty, so we're back after that. So I think we may do that in future. What we may do is,
Well, do you know what you want to do? Why don't you just not ask me then and just do it instead of going, "What do you want to do?" And then when I answer, you go, "What do you want to do?" And then I answer you, and you go, "Well, what do you want to do?" Like, it's like them people that ask for advice and they don't like the advice that you give them, so they keep asking you the same question.
But that's called an ask hole.
Yeah.
An ask hole is somebody who asks your advice and doesn't do it.
No, anyway, it's not about not doing it. It's about you're waiting for a different response. You know the definition.
I wanted you to make you feel like you were going to be part of it. You know,
the definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result each time.
Yeah. All right. Anyway.
Right. So asking me 20 times, if you want me to be like, oh, actually, that's not me. Don't ask me. Just do it.
Well, how about?
Are you pointing at your big shiny fucking cue ball head? So yeah.
Right. Anyway, let's do these pictures then. So we're going to start here, and basically with this, I got my head in this week. Actually, it's Gerardo Alvaro head. Took quite a while to turn up, and finally arrived. Box was ripped up and whatever else, but luckily everything was inside. It was great. Put it onto the statue. So this is the old man Logan head to go onto the Sideshow Logan, and really, really happy with how this came out. Matches up nicely. Only
any
one
seams? Any fitting issues?
No, I mean, like if you look at that angle, it does look like it kind of does have kind of a bit like here. I don't know if you can see my. Can you see my? No, can you see it there?
I see. No.
Yeah, I see like here.
Yeah, keep saying here, like that could be anywhere. You point at his nuts. Where? Just.
I can see it. I can see it.
On your top left-hand side.
No, like around where it joins onto the vest.
On his right side, his left side, both sides.
On his vest, under where the head is. Do you see where there's a bit of a gap, like there? But even when you put on the regular head, that's like that anyway.
So it's not a gap then, is it? It's exactly how it usually is. Is it fitted the same?
Because there's a bit of a gap. Yeah, it fits exactly the same. I'm just saying.
Okay.
But with the other one, there's a bit of a gap anyway. So it's exactly the same side. The only one issue that I have is the fact that on the skin there's a lot of freckling on the actual body, and on this one there's not. So that's the only minor thing, but it's really minor. It's actually, I mean, when I took it out of the box, I looked it over, and it's like really well painted, like very well painted. I took it out and I was very pleasantly surprised.
I felt like that when I got the old man Thanos. That's fucking amazing. That is. That's really nice. That.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be nice though, because I have it. I have it right here.
Yeah. George got
if anybody wants this head, hit me up, because I'm selling mine. As I'm not buying the Logan. I bought this head because the portrait's killer. It's actually better than the whole fucking statue, if I'm being honest. I'm not the biggest. After I saw this and reviewed it with Alex, I changed my mind and was like, I don't want that piece. So for me, I've already paid and bought the head, so I couldn't have changed anything at that point anyway. Fitting looks really good there.
Yeah,
fitting looks really good there.
No, I'm really, really happy with it. I'm very happy with it.
But yeah, so I'm selling mine. So if anybody hit me up a PM, George William on Facebook, or we can message me in YouTube as well. Send me your details. We want to have a chat about it. But I'm selling mine if you want it.
Okay, shameless plug.
Yeah, but it's not a shameless plug if you want it. You can be first. You can get it. But, yeah, it's nice. It's very well painted and very clean. It's a nice piece.
I'm really happy with it. I mean, it took quite a while to get in hand, and I was a bit. I don't know. Is it? Hopefully, I know it was going to turn up, but it was just like,
I've seen loads of shit custom heads for this piece as well.
Yeah,
this is easily the best one.
I don't like it.
This is easily the best one by a million miles. Even the other old man ones. I think Mad X did one's fucking horrible.
Gio's giving head for money. There you go.
Yeah.
Your turn.
I'll give you a head for some money.
Eric Garcia saying how much, Gio?
I'm looking for 300 in my hand. So, and that's not USD. That's my currency, the Queen's money. So if you want it, hit me up, and I'll sort you out. But that's what I'm looking to clear, because I think to get it in, it costs like 200 odd before like taxes and shipping and shit. So, And there's only 15 of these in the world. So let me just add that. It's sold out, and there is no more.
Stuck off on Furno's approval.
Oh, cool. It must be good. If he says it's good, it's good.
Yeah. Congrats on the old man Logan Headsculpt. I had a mean looking chin. He had a mean looking chin. Love the chops.
So he's really good at that though, like the painting of that, like the hair and the eyebrows and stuff. The individual hairs. He's very, very good. It's exactly the same as the Thanos one that I have. The old man, the King Thanos. It's exactly the same.
Someone posted and said, "Oh, it's really similar to his Punisher. It looks nothing like his Punisher, and his Punisher's really nice."
It didn't. But we were both polite on that though. We were like, "Nah, you're not. Stop being retarded." We were like, "Nah, yeah, it's a nice head though."
Apparently, someone sent you a message now. David Benson sending you a PM.
Well, David, if you're interested, then you're first, man. So you got first refusal. I'm on the chat now, so I'll just remember that.
Looking good as well.
I said that. Yeah, the eyes, they're piercing blue, actually. I got mine here if you want to see it.
Yeah. Mine's downstairs. It's fucking cool.
Don't know if you can see my camera here. You see it?
Yeah, it looks darker there.
Yeah, but I'm in a dark room.
Hold on, hold on. Let's do this properly. Wait a minute.
No, I'm using my front camera, which isn't great. So, okay, so there you are. So that's there.
No, focused on you.
Oh, yeah, motherfucking muck.
Put your hand like behind it and
like that.
Block off your ugly. Block off your ugly fucking face.
Your ugly fucking mutt face.
Yeah, fucking dick-shaped head.
Yeah, got lies.
Nice. Focusing on your eyes still. Jesus, man.
It is, isn't it? It's well focused. It loves me, doesn't it? It really loves me. Wait there.
Close your eyes.
My eyes are always closed anyway. But anyway, that's it there. So really nice, good veinage, good work. But it's a really nice head. It's got some good weight to it as well. Usually when you have like a fan art head in your hands, it's really light. But that's actually
God. Yeah, Gio, the eye still pops your shit garbage camera.
Yeah, sorry, I can't. It's front camera. I can't. There's nothing I can do about that.
All right.
Apologies, but it's there anyway. I've got it on Alex's coaster that I stole.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Fuck. Well, got it on there. Got a nice solid metal coaster that I just literally nicked from Alex's house.
You did.
Yeah. So now it just sits on that.
Yeah, I got.
There's my. That actually, this one is mine. So there you are. Go back. There you are. That's mine. Close up on that shit. That's my one. Because that's my tattooed hand there.
Forearm.
Are the other pictures mine or are they yours?
That's yours.
Yeah, that's mine.
That's yours.
It's mine.
That's yours.
Yeah, they're all mine. Yeah, they're all mine.
That's mine.
That's not. Alright, cool.
Happy?
No, mine's well painted better than yours.
Yeah.
He told me, Alvaro told me anyway. He said that, George, I really love your work and honesty, so I want to make sure yours is painted great. I know Alex is some PC bullshit, so I'm going to spunk all over his.
Considering how good his English is, I don't think that was how the conversation went.
Yeah, it definitely didn't.
You dickhead.
It definitely didn't. I said, like, dude, make sure mine's painted better than Alex's. Fuck Alex. He went, sure.
Who's Alex? Who's RaddTitan?
Yeah. Who are you? Why are you calling me?
Yeah. So this is then George got his customized the head actually of I had a spare Red Hulk head lying around, so George got it customized and turned into the what's
Tom
his name?
Selleck.
Thunderous.
Tom Selleck,
Thunderous. What's his name?
Thaddeus, you fucking idiot. Thaddeus
Uh-oh.
Ross. So General Ross, Thunderbolts, original Red Hulk. So yeah, some deviant art. That's just basically there. That's the exclusive head, and that's the regular head that's been converted into the other one. So yeah. Nice picture there.
Yeah, happy.
That's basically what it looks like on the body. Yeah, I'm really happy. I mean, it's nice when an idea works out very well. It just gives a lot. It just adds a lot to it. It's a real drastic change. It's got more grain in the hair. And the cigar in the teeth and the.
You need to get him some aviators, don't you?
Some who?
You need to get him some aviators, some Ray-Bans.
Nah, that really is the Maverick one. Robert Maverick, I think it is. Robert Maverick. That's the aviators, and then it's the more porn beard that goes down his face. It goes down like that
It'd
part.
be well hard to find a pair that fit him because they're the kind of thing that you can't really make, and unless you got the proper kind of wire, like obviously if he was a smaller statue, you'd get like a Hot Toys set or something like that.
Yeah.
Even with a Hot Toys set, if there's a quarter scale one, it ain't gonna fit. You need like a third scale.
I wouldn't get it over his ears anyway. I wouldn't be able to get the glasses behind there. I'd have to like sort of drill a thing and stick him into his hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, done by Ian Wilkinson, and he's like my, he's like, what's that Cuba Gooding Jr. line from Jerry Maguire? He's my, what's he called? What's that? My ambassador of Qualm. That's what he is. He's my ambassador of Qualm. That's exactly what it is.
Because he's like Mary 5-0, isn't he?
Exactly, Selleck. My Tom Selleck. That's Jenny said exactly the same. She's like, it looks a bit like Tom Selleck, evil Tom Selleck. I was like, yeah, it's exactly what I'm going for.
Well,
it's exactly what I'm going
for. Tom Fry or someone like that,
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly like that. That is exactly the look I'm going for.
I can't remember it's Don Fry or who's the other one? They're both very similar.
Dan Seven,
yeah.
Both look like that. Both look. He looks a little bit more like Don Fry, actually, the Predator Fry. Yeah. But I mean, it adds a little something to it. Now I have 3 heads, and there's the process. All the teeth we sculpted and everything else. So the whole work rate was good, and it fits great, and it looks great. So, and now it's one of a kind as well. It just adds to that of all them base element changes and repaint and stuff. It's the only one of its kind. So
I put a shirt on him. Put a shirt on him and put a coconut cocktail in his right hand.
I fucking do it. I would so do it. I don't give a shit. Magnum PI all day.
There you go.
So cool. Really happy anyway. Come out great.
No, good.
And no. Before you ask, not to be a dickhead, there'll be no others made. So this isn't something I'm running with. This is something I have made for me, and Ian won't make any more. So he's told me he's had like about 25 requests to make it. He says he's not. He said to me specifically, please tell people I'm not making any more because I keep having to say no, and I don't like having to. I'm trying to ignore people rather than say no. I said, yeah. I said, that's all right. Don't worry about it.
Mate Kelly saying that one on the top looks like those chicks who gets their lips done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rome Ross, yo, what up?
What up, motherfucker?
What up? All right. This one then.
So this is the latest project I'm working on with Ian. This is the XM She-Hulk. I will be converting this into the Red She-Hulk. And we're working on this at the moment. So this is going to be a bit of a longer process, but I'm completely changing the piece from top to bottom. So hopefully that'll come out and look fantastic. I have every faith that he will deliver, but literally, I sent him, he likes to have notes. He likes to have notes from you written. Yeah. And I literally, on the back of, the comic board, I'm sending him like 3 of them front and back. It's almost like Ross from Friends, where Rachel gives him the letter. I fell asleep. He's gonna send it back to me. It would be like green. He'd be like, I fell asleep. You'd rambled on for 3 pages front and back. So it was like, yeah, that's what's happening. So quite specific stuff that I want.
Then we got that's quite a jump, isn't it? This is the Prom 1 Bane in hand. So this piece looks really nice, super impressive, and that's a comparison from Mac's channel. So these are comparing the 1/4 scale, which is a big old piece.
That's a massive piece as well, which just shows you how big that.
One version.
That is a little lower, I think. Maybe.
Well, it's a touch lower because the other one's on the turntable, but he's on the turntable as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Maybe it's not.
The Sideshow one is on that Lazy Susan I have, and then the other one is on the motorized Lazy Susan I have. So yeah.
Okay, so there's about 2 inches or 3 inches difference there. So it wouldn't quite be as drastic, I don't think.
No, but still, it
is much bigger. But if you lifted that Bane up his head would be above his elbow, which would quite be as different. At the moment, it looks like he's sucking him off. He's that small.
Yeah. Then so we got staring at his arse.
Yeah, nice butts, bro.
Yeah.
Clearly squat. Looks amazing. It looks amazing. This Bane.
Yeah, it looks phenomenal. The base on
it really does look special
nice as well. Base on really nice. Spectacular. Then the switch our head. And yeah, this looks phenomenal. This then is the first in-hand pictures of the Daenerys. So this is Prime 1. So I'm just putting something in my door to stop it slamming. This is Prime 1 and Blitzway. Yeah, this is Prime 1 and Blitzway collaboration. So there was a few complaints about the way this looked before, face not looking great, whatever else. But when they did the last production pictures recently, they look great. They're really nice. So this is oops, wrong keyboard. So this is the box. Daenerys Targaryen, Mother of Dragons. So there's the box there, all taped, velcroed up, and then here we go. I'm going to get onto the piece in a minute. Promise
No.
you. Oh, is it 3 boxes? Wow. And then there's that. The face looks great on that.
Yeah, it does look really nice. So that's really nice.
There's the nameplate there. Yeah, looks exactly like her. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. A few people saying it didn't look like her likeness was off, but no.
Very nice piece.
Came out really well.
Yeah, did a good job there.
Very well. No, sorry, it didn't strike again. We decided to split it a little bit up. So yeah, last week it worked out quite well, so we decided to do it again. Yeah, it's got the box again. Got the same pictures again, haven't I? There you go. Yeah, very nice piece. Big old base. Jesus, look at that.
Yeah.
And then all the side bits as
well.
A
lot of good colour and textures on this, man. It's a lot for your eye to sort of digest. That's good, man.
Well, I don't think it was cheap as well. I think it was quite a pricey piece as well.
Like
this is something that I don't know. I could check. This is another one as well that's come up, and basically, this is the. Well, actually, we're still on that one. Don't worry, I don't need to do it yet. Prime 1. So, nope, that's Night King, Targaryen.
So what was it? It was a quarter scale piece, yeah?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Is it Prime 1? I didn't even know it was Prime 1.
It's Prime 1 and Prime 1 and Blitzway. Oh, actually, it's not too bad. Sorry, it's not that bad. I mean, it isn't cheap, but it's $1,200.
12.
As bad as I thought, actually.
$1,200 is a good price for all that work. That's not bad. Yeah. It's not bad at all.
Richard Gauthier saying the likeness is off, and there's a nasty neck scene. Okay.
And you probably, if you've got it in person, maybe, but very hard to see.
We are back. This is then the Nier Automata. This is basically a license with Square Enix, which actually got me quite excited because Square Enix do the Final Fantasy series. So that, when I saw this coming up, I thought, maybe the Prime 1's going to be working on that. But now there's talk about the price of this being absolutely ludicrous. Apparently the price on this one has been leaked by someone in China, and they were saying, let me find this guy. They were saying that the price is meant to be $3,200 for this piece.
Shit.
Yeah. So this
is it quarter scale?
This is quarter scale, and you get 3 characters, and you got like all the stuff on the base. The guy who was debating it basically said, you know what, this piece, if you look at the Batman Who Laughs, that has Batman Who Laughs. It has 3 characters on the base. You can even get the other Robin. You get all this stuff going on, and that costs, I think, $1,300 or whatever it was. This one is like 2.5 times the price. They made a comment on the Prime 1 group to say, this license is expensive. It's a very expensive license, and you're getting 3 characters. You're getting so much detail, so it should be worth it. But $3,200, if that's the price to get this, then that's absolutely insane. This is the first kind of version where you kind of see them more kind of seductively, and you kind of see a bit more body on them. So this is the one version.
They need to be careful, these lot, man. They're forgetting this. Like, it's dangerous times out there. They keep pushing it. They keep pushing this. They keep pushing this influx of money and going, oh, the license is dear, and you're getting lots of, and they're dynamic, and it's a complicated piece. And there's only so much time that shit's going to be swallowed, and then people are just going to turn off, man. You know, this shit is gonna implode on itself. If they don't fucking wise up, they're going to literally kill it for themselves.
The problem with that argument about, okay, this is $3,200 for this set, is the fact that you can still only display one. You know, it's the same kind of argument about people saying we want Angel, we want Archangel and Angel in one, and we want to have all these switch out bodies, switch out heads, switch out wings. It's like, well, you're getting literally a whole statue. You can't display at the same time as the other one then. So, you know, that's
if your name's Tony, maybe you'll buy it, maybe you'll get three of them and stick them on top of each other.
That's kind of the argument. Is this is the fact that, so that was all of the one for one version of this. And then you've got like all the switch outs, which actually here where you see where they've got more clothes on. So then when you go on to the next one, that's then another version. So you literally get all the switch outs of, I think, the upper body or whatever it is.
Sure.
But, okay, you're going to get these switch outs, but, you know, when you're not displaying them, they're in the box. You're not going to have two statues, are you? You're not going to have them both like set up at the same time. So to have it that way is a bit pointless to kind of have that many.
Well, it's not going to justify that level of cost, because people would just say, well, we don't need all that fucking shit, to be honest. If that's the case, so take $1,000 off it and we can talk. Because really, you should be talking about 1,900 for something like this. It shouldn't be this kind of money. Maybe less. Maybe I'm overshooting. I really feel that that at the moment, if companies are not paying attention to.
Apparently, someone is trying to say this is 30 times the detail of Batman Who Laughs. What a fucking joke. This looks gorgeous, but Batman Who Laughs is crazy detail. What a nitwit. He doesn't work for Prime One, but he's on their group, isn't he? Ridiculous price, expensive license, make me laugh. One of the guys from Prime One was saying, like, one of the Prime One group mods can keep and buy a car for that price. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But listen.
Never learned
this is a luxury item. All right. Forget fucking cars, mortgage payments, and this sort of analogies. This is not accurate. This is a luxury. If we're talking about that, there is a fucking billion things that you could spend your money on that is a smarter thing to fucking buy. Believe me, a billion. You know, I could do a lot of things with fucking $3,000. I could take my wife on an expensive holiday, fucking all over the place. I could get a car. I could fucking, you know, put it towards son's schooling. There's loads of things that you could better spend on that sort of stuff. But we're talking about a luxury market here. And what you have to remember, and this is what's important, is when the shit hits the fan, it's the first fucking thing to go. You understand me? Everything else continues as normal. Holidays still get had. Cars still get fucking driven, right? These things, they're the first thing to go. So people need to fucking fix up and understand these statue companies and understand that in the middle of a pandemic where a lot of people either not working, cut wages, all of these things, you can't justify buying this. A lot of people, they can't. There's people that can, but majority of us can't justify going out and doing 3K on this. You just can't fucking justify it.
Well, it's not 3K though, is it? If you're in UK, that's $3,200.
Yeah.
Then
shipping.
To get that shipped to you at the moment, it's going to be like another $800 or whatever it's going to be.
So we're on
Prime
4K
Prime
plus
One shipping
taxes.
is, if you get from Prime One directly, Prime One shipping is absolutely obscene at the moment. Then in the UK, we get stung for 20% tax on top of that. So we're talking like, you know, another $800. So that's $4,800 just, you know, for this piece. That's fucking obscene.
It's never going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I've never
never
heard of this. Apparently, this game's 10 years old. This is the 10th anniversary of it being released. I've never fucking heard of this game. Maybe it's big in Asia, and maybe that's where a lot of their market is going to be with the new money in the kind of Chinese market. There's a lot of like new rich Chinese youths out there which, you know, haven't had the money before and like spending money left, right, and centre. So maybe that's their market, you know. And probably it was bigger in Asia. 2 left arms for the guy and the girl on the right, 2 heads for each character, 2 lower bodies for the girl on the right, 2 upper bodies for the girl on the left. Regardless, not worth $3,200.
Yeah, and all of them things are fantastic extras to have. But Alex has said it right. You can only suck one dick at a time. You understand what I'm saying? Well, you could probably try more, but I wouldn't advise it. At the end of the day, if you take any pride in what you're doing, you can only display one statue at a time, right? So there's no point having 50 fucking pieces. They're really like, it's nice to have extras. It's nice to have switch out options, but you can't charge them that sort of money and then say, well, you're getting all this extra stuff. It's like, well, you can't display it. I can't use half of it.
Well, unless they do what PCS did with Akuma and go, yeah, here's another base. Then you get two statues.
But I even think that's stupid. I think that's just a fucking complete waste of time. What that tells me is that you overpaid for that statue.
Yeah.
That's what that tells me. That tells me that $999 for the limited edition, 100, whatever, they sent you two statues because it's a fucking $500 piece on its best day. You bought it twice.
I think we actually had
idiot. That's
did
what
we have a
happened.
conversation about we were going to get it and we were going to display one each or something? Did we talk about that?
Maybe,
I think we may have had that conversation. I don't think it materialised, but obviously it did materialise. But
no.
I think we were talking about it. Neville Taylor, thank you, brother.
God bless. Thank you very much, man.
Chin chin.
Fucking drink it. I've got nothing here. You know why? Because when I had my break, I went and had a 12 instead of got some more.
12. I don't know if they've got that in America.
I've got a 12 Cadbury's 12.
It's like a flake. It's like a Cadbury's flake dipped in chocolate. So it's got like a chocolate coating outside it.
Yeah, that's right. It stops all them losing half of it. Them adverts and that woman in the bath. Woman in the bath, she's eating the flake and she bites it. I don't know what anybody else was like, but I wasn't. I wasn't the guy going, "Oh, that's seductive." I was the guy screaming at the screen, going, "You're wasting it! You're wasting it!"
It'll be an edition size of 150 to 300 for a small niche of collectors. Well, the problem with that, Steve.
Oh yeah, because no other fucker's going to buy it, are they?
Problem is if that does get 100 or whatever, Prime One will just cancel it. Prime One don't bother. Once it gets like a small amount of interest, they'll go, "Yeah, not worth it. Fuck it." That's what they seem to do.
There is a time. There is a time. Listen, there's a time for this sort of thing, and now is not that fucking time. You understand what I'm telling you? Right? It's like, for example, I'm a Manchester United fan. I'm going to go into this very, very quickly. Right? Everyone was talking about us signing Sancho this summer for £120 million. Right? I was one of the few people, bearing in mind that we need this player. Right? We need him. We need someone on that right-hand side. We've needed it for probably about 10 years. Right? I was one of the few people that was turning around and saying, as a Man United fan, openly saying, it's fucking irresponsible for you to go out and spend that kind of money, to sort of say, you know what, let's fucking just spend that kind of money. I mean, Chelsea, the scumbags did, but they don't give a shit. They were done for child labour and banned from the transfer market, which is the most shameful thing in football. But again, off topic, you have a responsibility to not throw money and to not ask people to throw shitloads of money at things. We've got to be a bit more responsible at the moment. And this sort of hobby is like I said, it's a luxury market. And I don't think this says a great deal about Prime One releasing this at this time. I really don't. I think it's very irresponsible. I think it's massively irresponsible to ask people to pay that kind of money. I really do. I don't care about the small percentage that are overly wealthy.
The price hasn't been announced yet. That's like a leaked price.
Yeah, but
and when it was mentioned, it was kind of like not denied. It was like, yeah, okay, well, the response was, well, it's 30 times more detailed than Batman Who Laughs. So
here's the thing. Here's the problem I have. Right, whenever the prices get leaked, unless they're leaked from someone who knows the price.
It was a distributor in China.
Yeah, but that doesn't happen, does it? There's loads of pieces I'm actually interested in that have been shown. How much are they? I can't find that information for love of my money.
Oh, so what do you know? I'll tell you.
You don't know, you fucking idiot.
What do you know?
Yes, you're bullheaded fuck.
Give me a bell.
Right, how much is the premium format Dark the Dark Knight one, the Batman Who Laughs? How much is that?
I have to tell you offline. I can't tell you online.
Do you know?
Yeah.
You fucking liar. You fucking dirty fucking pig fucking liar.
Mate told me about that.
My mate told me. My mate John.
Yeah.
My mate John. What's his surname? Smith. John Smith.
6/679 or whatever it is, but it's close enough.
I just think morally it's indefensible, really. If that is the price, man, that's You know, it's a bit much to ask.
I mean,
it really is.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we've obviously been bashing this quite a lot about.
No, I'm not bashing. I'm not bashing the
what I'm
work.
saying now is when you actually look into the work on this. I mean, that base. Just looking at that picture now, that image with that kind of robot on the base, all the details underneath the characters. It looks cool. Do you know what it almost looks like?
I just don't care.
So, wait,
I just don't care. I'm morally repulsed by it now.
No, but do you know what that almost looks like? It almost looks like this character. Wait, where's my mouse? Can you see my mouse?
It
looks like separate bases. So maybe I wonder if they are 3 different statues that go together. Because the one with the robot, almost when you then get to the point where the kind of rusted iron starts, that looks like a different base. And I'm wondering whether there are 3 pieces that go together to create one big statue. I'm wondering if that's the case. Does that make sense?
I literally lost the point of caring.
Oh, fuck off.
As soon as I start hearing these kind of prices, I get back to my moral standpoint. It doesn't help. You can show me all these different.
Your fucking high horse.
You can get, but I have. You should have a responsibility. I wouldn't do it.
Even this one as well. Sorry, she's got like a rock base. They all look like separate bases.
Maybe. So
maybe it's 3 different statues then that go together to form one.
So it's like 3. So each one's like $1,000. $950
each.
Like $950, like 1,000. Yeah.
So 975 each.
Well, no, because it's how much is it? 3,200.
Oh yeah, my math ain't great, is it?
No, it's not good.
1,066.
Something along them lines. It would be close to them kind of lines. So, but again, it's a lot of guesswork. I just hope that price is wrong. I really do. And like I'm saying, it doesn't mean any. I know the 10-year thing's coming up, but I really feel there's a time for this, and I just don't feel it's now.
Yeah. This is quite a good one, actually. Fuck's sake, I just spent the last 20 minutes watching the channel while at work, thinking, hang on, I'm sure they reviewed Legolas before. And then looked up and saw Alex still had hair again. So basically, when we cut off, his autoplay to last week's one, and he's like still watching it.
That's loyalty, man. Give that guy a fucking t-shirt.
Luxury items, like this, people will turn away these prices for sure.
I think so.
It's not Prime 1, boys.
I have no idea.
It is Prime 1. What are you talking about?
Where is it?
Apparently, the Prime 1 was saying that the licensing costs were extortionate by Squaresoft, but still, I mean, Dirty Alfred, I don't know what he's talking about. If you mean, so Prime,
maybe it was a second comment.
Totally agree. I don't care for the Switch ads at all. They're only making it for Square Enix, but it's still made by Prime 1 though, and it's still going to be sold through Prime 1 though. There's a decent market for this game in the US, seen 2P cosplayers as many shows for years. I only recently learned the characters originate from. Okay, I've not seen them. I've been to Asia and stuff, but I don't know. I've not noticed them. I personally thought the game was utterly fantastic, but the price for this is horrifying for sure.
See, that's the right way. That's the
Gio
right way
is a poet. Here's that guy. He's trying to get your tongue out of his arse. That's him trying to get a good deal from you, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, cool. You keep going, man. I'll send you that shit for free. Keep that shit up.
What is a Cadbury's flake? Oh, Cadbury's.
Yeah,
the chocolate flake, Cadbury's.
Yeah. Cadbury's, yeah.
Yeah,
so it's the UK sort of chocolate.
Well, it got bought out by an American one, didn't it? Once again, the majority agree with Gio's point. Well said, needs to be said often.
Do you know what, man? Each to their own. If you've got the money, I like a Ripple and all. That's more me. A Ripple, but I didn't have one. I had a fucking 12.
Go have a Tim Tams. That's our national treasure.
No, I don't know what a Tim Tams. Send me some of that shit. Sounds good. You know, I've always wanted to try it. I've always wanted to try milk duds until someone told me it's nothing.
They're right. They're right. They're not great. Everything in America's got like ridiculous amounts of like corn syrup, and Square's price is always crazy, and it will only be available in their store, not available in Prime 1 store. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, Square is trying to make some money back for all the money they lost on that Avenger video game. Yeah, they apparently lost like 40 million or something like that. Reg SAS4. Okay, okay. Cole Ripley, there's another version with just one character available via Square Enix website.
What's the price of that?
Nitrous, love the channel, guys. Keep me sane. Chin chin, brother.
God bless you, man. Thanks, man. There's Alex's little tiny midget coat that he uses to make himself feel like a giant.
Yeah, Mr. X has ordered 2. Yeah, probably. They showed 2B on her own already. Oh, okay. 2B is. I thought when Alex B. Thompson said 2B, I thought you meant like second rate or something.
Yeah, listen, like people are all going to have different sort of things on here, but you've got to remember.
Very long lads. Yeah.
You've got to remember that if it's and it is a minority, they're in that high percentage of like, you know what, I don't give a fuck, I'll buy what I like and I'll spend like irresponsibly or lots of money. That's not the mass. And if you're trying to make this hobby last, you need to appeal to more people, not less people. If you start closing corners and you start getting too up your own arse with your prices, you won't have any buyers. So many people are falling out of this hobby, and it will continue if the prices only go up. Once there is these sort of things happening, these unprecedented times, people need to be responsible. And it's not the time to squeeze money out of people now. It's the time to sort of give a little bit back and say, you know what, I don't know, you know, you've been buying Sideshow pieces or XM pieces for like fucking 5 years or 10 years or 20 years or whatever the fuck. You just say, you know what, we're not going to lift any prices until this all sorts itself out. Everything's going to stay on the price point that it needs to stay on. And that's how it has to be. I think that's the responsible way to behave. I don't think this is the time to start going, well, you know what, there's much more detail and you get all these extra swords and all these extra tops and, you know, we're going to charge you, 3 times more than anything else that's similar to the market. It's just crazy. I don't think it's responsible and I can't defend it. So makes me feel a little bit repulsed, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know about prices staying the same because there's still going to be costs the business is going to incur. But the thing is you know, there's if it's like a natural inflation price of the prices rather than it being that jump, you know, that kind of ludicrous jump, you know, that's not acceptable. RaddTitan. This is one big statue, but there is another rumor for the same distributor that the girl on the right, named 2B, will have a standalone statue for like $950-ish USD with no swap outs. But again, that's too highly priced. If it's just that one statue with no swap outs,
if it's quarter scale, quarter scale, that's again too high.
Software on Facebook. Day Alpha Promo comment on the post saying it will be available at multiple distributors. Pre-ordered the Prime 1 Predator statue, but shipping through the roof, I might be better off losing my minimum deposit. Yeah. I mean, some of the price
people are going to do that.
People, there was a big thing about actually one of the, it was actually RaddTitan, and someone basically said that they got something from Sideshow Prime 1, and the shipping was $180, I think, or $140. And this is at the same time where Prime 1 are literally charging people $500 plus to ship the same statue, and he's just like, this is why I ordered through Sideshow. So, you know, that's why.
Yeah, I saw that. But that's a problem. That's an issue. You see what I mean? That's highlighting the profit margin that people are making. That's a problem.
Caspar to y'all. Hello, everyone. Hello. It's bad business practice to me, for sure.
Yeah.
Tim Tams are from Australia. Very nice. Never heard of them. Love you guys with everything going on at the moment. Things are hard. Thank you for just being yourselves and showing up. Love to everyone.
God bless you, Liam, man.
Where's my can? There you go. Yeah. I need to get another Coke. Next up, we have the Batman the Drowned. So I'm not sure if this just come out on Prime 1, but this one was on Sideshow for pre-order. So this is to do with the Dark Knight metal. Looks really nice. So this is like the Aquaman.
Okay. Oh, cool.
So it's like the Aquaman version. I can't remember her name, but it's something Wayne. They're all meant to be different versions of Bruce Wayne, aren't they? So
I think it's really cool. I think it's really unique.
I like it. I mean, I actually, from looking at the statues and looking at the I forget his name every time. What's the Green Lantern one? You keep telling me.
Dawnbreaker.
That one looks the shizzle. And from hearing the story about, you know, this is what it is, I actually was quite interested in looking at it. And then you look at the source material, and the comics are actually really badly drawn.
Oh.
Yeah. But
I like it though when people make statues and they actually really tidy it up. I do like that.
Well, the guy who did the Dawnbreaker, Jonathan Riley, he's a very talented guy. He sent me. He actually sculpted Liu Kang.
Yeah, I remember this story.
And he sent me actually a few things that he sculpted, and when he sculpted them, his original sculpts.
He sent you pictures.
He sent me his
portfolio,
art station, and on his art station, he has them all, and it looks totally different. He also sent me his show. He sent me his show reel, and do you know what else he did? Do you know on which one is it? One of the Avenger ones. Do you know where Black Widow fights Proximity Midnight?
Yes.
What's that one?
Infinity she fights her in both.
Oh, the one where they're fighting like a train station or something.
Yeah, that's it. That's Infinity War.
All right, he did like the wire work on that. So he's doing like Proximity Midnight. It looked really cool. Yeah, it's a really cool video actually. Pretty good work.
Who's this meant to be then? This woman.
The same one. So this is not the Aquaman version. These are the switch out switch.
Oh, sweet! It's a woman, is it?
Yeah, I don't think there's enough difference in those. So obviously this one's like but the one on the right is like a Batman, more of a Batman head, and then the one on the left is still a Batman head, but it's kind of a bit more feminized. But they're still just way too different. I'm sorry, way too similar.
I can see subtle changes. I mean, if I was looking at them both in person and I was next to them,
would you pay $200? Would you pay $200 to get the exclusive?
I would see enough in my hand, but if I walked into a collection, into a room, and they had one head on, and I walked into another room and they had the other, I wouldn't know. Yeah. Without seeing them next to each other, I wouldn't know. I would walk into a room and be like, oh, cool. I wouldn't know if it was the double X or whatever else. I'd be like, oh, cool. That would be it.
There you go. So, this is Bryce Wayne. And then, have you guys ever seen the Lobo Batman? And then you got old gentleman coming in, Batman who fracks. The Batman man. Is that a real thing? That sounds pretty badass. If he's got like a version of Lobo, that's pretty cool. I'll have to look that up if that's the true thing. I love a cherry ripe. Never heard of a Tam Tam though. I had to cancel my God of War statues from Prime 1. Shipping is way too much at the moment from Prime 1. It's obscene.
This is the responsible thing I feel to do. I'm actually proud that people come on here and say shit like that.
Yeah.
That they turn around and say they're not too proud to say, oh, I just, when I see people saying I've got this quote and they pay it, I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because I'm just like no, man. It's like no, not me. Wouldn't be me. I'd just be like, bye. So if somebody if the price I was quoted was like, 100 and something 1 week, and then this pandemic goes on and it's 300-400, I'd be like, look, keep it, refund me, keep the fucking piece, don't care, not paying that. It's ridiculous. And I feel at the moment as well, I have to be honest, I don't get political on it, but I feel that everything is COVID-19 blamed. Every fucking thing. Bad service. Fucking things late, things turn up at the door ripped up, fucking bad fucking service at a restaurant, bad service at a drive-thru, it's all COVID-19, oh, we're really sorry. It's like, no, you're just fucking shit. You just got lazy.
Yeah.
You're just getting lazy and you're using an excuse for the pure shit that you're giving. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay.
I went through a drive-thru the other day. I can't remember what I did. I had to pick something up. I went through McDonald's or something. I had to pick something up, and I walked out. And honestly, the order that was on my phone, half of it was missing. And I went back in, and I said, half of my order's missing. They were like, blah 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 blah. And I said, we're really sorry. We're having some difficulty with COVID-19. I said, I said to them, fuck off. So what are you talking about? I said, I haven't ordered anything that's not on your fucking menu. Give me that nonsense, you know what I mean? Oh, every mistake, it's like an initial response of it's because of this. It's like, oh, come on, man.
Can you see
I'm sorry that I painted your house shit, but COVID-19's going on and it's just affected how I'm doing things.
Can you see that?
Is that the Lobo thing?
Yeah. It looks almost like the backing.
Can you zoom in?
No.
It's well far away, man. So far away, I need a car to go fucking see that.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he looks almost like the Bat King, doesn't he?
Does a little bit. It looks like Batman and Dracula had a baby. It's pretty cool. Not a bad thing, though. I'll definitely read that.
Oh, it's quite cool. There you go. So, it's Batman who fracks. That's quite cool.
I do like this, though. This is nice. I like this whole concept thing. I didn't think you would. If someone explained it to me, I'd be a bit like,
Was interested in Resident Evil 2 from promo, but after seeing the price point, over 2K for the diorama, no thanks. The thing is with that one, that's 4 characters, and I don't know what the actual price was, but that's 4 characters on a big base, and if that's 2K, that's kind of acceptable because it's like 500 a character. Yeah. Maybe that's a bit more, but I don't know. I need to see what the actual price was. But yeah, the Drowned, that's really nice. But again, you get switch out hands as well, so she's facing that up and down. But I just don't really think the Dulux is worth paying extra for. Just don't think it's worth it.
I'd probably agree with you.
Let's get past these. This then is the Queen Studios Mark 50 life size.
We talk about being responsible.
Yeah. Yeah, people are going and getting this. I mean, I don't even know what the price was.
It took 4 guys to take in a lift.
Yeah, well, 5. The other guy, there's 5 of them there.
Yeah, one of them's pressing the buttons.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's so badly. Imagine that if that was like me, you, fucking Mike, Andy, and Johnny. That'd get fucking destroyed.
It's definitely another Friends moment. Pivot.
There's the box there. Jeez Christ, that's like one of those old DJ boxes with the sound and the lights.
Yeah, it looks like it's got an amplifier in there or something from a band.
And then you get the old like plaque in there. That's nice. But I mean,
it is very nice.
It's gonna have to be, but really cool.
Dude, for the price, someone's gonna have to jump out and suck me off.
You actually get the name on it as well. You get your name put on it.
Nice.
The VIP member, you get your name put on.
Yeah, which says, you spent so much money, you deserve this.
Jesus, he gave up. They gave up with the stairs. They started taking up the stairs. They're like, fuck it, just leave it in the hallway.
Yeah, looks fucking cool as shit though. It's really cool.
Looks really, that's not the same one, is it? Is that? Oh no, sorry.
No.
So this is
really bad. That is a really bad fucking thing. He did that, like to get from that to the, and then you've gone to a different piece. It's like the same.
I just confused the hell out of myself doing it.
I watched a thing the other day, which was the worst advert placement ever, and it was for some American burger, and it was conjoined. It was like joined together like that, and it was 2 buns and 2 burgers and like that together.
Yeah.
And then literally the advert ends for the burger. It's like Burger King or White Castle or some shit. And then it goes on to the program that was on before the advert was on, and it's about conjoined fucking twins. They've got their heads stuck there. It was so fucking bad. I was sitting there going, "Oh my god, they fucking didn't do that, and they fucking did and all." It's real.
There's another one is in the Sun. It was in the Sun or something like that, where it was about like you had a thing, like a whole article about domestic violence. And then it had a big advert on like a quarter of the page for Asda, and it said now on offer Rocky or something like that. And it had like a thing going, punch your way into something. And it was just like on the domestic violence page talking about Rocky. And it was like, oh man, that's really bad.
Yeah, somebody didn't think that shit through.
Yeah, someone got fired. Then this is the core scale Mark. I don't know if this is Mark 50, isn't it? But
knowing you, it definitely is.
This looks really nice. I mean,
yeah, it does. Who is this by?
Queen Studios.
Oh wow, okay, cool.
Look at that.
That's lovely, isn't it? Yeah, really nice.
Face is really nice. Damn. We need a Solomon Grundy from Sideshow, of course. What is this? Is this an insider exclusive, Stephen? Are you saying that what you saw a Solomon Grundy? Is that what you're saying, Stephen?
Yeah, you've got the inside track, man. Fucking what are you talking about?
I think you've seen one.
Jesus Christ. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that's a leak.
You've got a scoop, man.
Did you sign an NDA and you're letting this leak, Stephen? Oh, man.
It's Susan all over again, isn't it?
This is Iron Studios. Sorry.
Collect your P45 at the door.
Yeah, this is Iron Studios. Sub. Yeah, 10K worth of statue. Wow.
Is that how much it costs?
Well,
Is that how much it costs?
Life size, probably, yeah.
10K? Fuck.
Probably. I really don't like the way Prime 1 adds heavy textures to every surface. It's ridiculous. It is a bit over the top. But then again, you're Mr. Bowen, so you're going to go the opposite way.
Yeah, you definitely won't like that.
Alex, I've been successful in keeping your girl at a distance. Alex, I have been successful in keeping the baldy appeared. Tell her Monday is a go. All right. Anyway.
I love how he drops the support for the channel and then just basically gives you a slap in the process. He's my kind of guy.
Like a fucking backhanded compliment, isn't it? It's like
well, no, there's no compliment there. He's supporting the channel, which is probably, and then giving you a slap in the process. He's just my kind of guy.
Yeah, don't surprise me.
I almost feel like doing a Red Dwarf and being like, what a guy.
Ace Rimmer, is it Ace Rimmer?
Ace Rimmer, yeah. Ace Rimmer, yeah.
The best
what
one
a guy.
Is Dwayne Dibley. That's that. Dwayne Dibley's the best.
Yeah.
Dwayne Dibley.
Dwayne Dibley.
Tinkerbell, Iron Man. Yeah, this is Iron Studios. It looks really nice. Really nice. Look at that. Yeah. Face looks great as well. This looks better than the other ones. I mean, there's the Thor and the Thanos. The bodies look great on them, but the bases look a bit meh. This one looks pretty good all round. Oh, there you go. There's the whole set. Studios. CM Grundy confirmed. Yeah. XM Grundy confirmed, yeah. Gem for Prime Minister, laying down the truth. Boom. I would go life-size Jason Voorhees Ghostface or Michael Myers. Yeah, I wouldn't actually get any of those life-size. There's a guy who's got like all of these life-size mannequins.
Gypsy Catcher, isn't it?
No, it's another one.
75. He has shit, man. He scares the shit out.
No, these ones were like full-bodied ones. And,
yeah, he has those.
He posts them like this guy posts them like every Halloween or something, and it's just like too much, way too much. But yeah, out of this set, the Iron Man I think looks really nice.
It's hard though because if you go back to that picture, you know he's highlighted. The other ones are like in the dark. It's like basically like. You know, it's meant to show you how they pair, but while keeping focus and it's showcasing the Iron Man at its best. So it's like, yeah, you can have it. Look at these other ones. Look at the size, but they don't want you stealing your eye. They don't want you wandering off and being like, "Fuck me, look at that Iron Man." I mean, look at that Captain America. See, works. See, I can't even get off it. Well done, touche.
All right. That's the box for the life-size Iron Man.
That's so fucking cool.
Oh, these again. Sorry. So these are the Iron Man. Then you got the Queen Studios and Civil War Spider-Man. We showed this one before, but I think this is actually coming up for pre-order very soon. So you're going to see how much this one's going to be. A few people really like this.
Yeah, it's got something about it. I dig it. It's all right.
Yeah.
Definitely in keeping with the movie.
I'm up to Winter Soldier next.
Wicked film.
I've done.
How did Dark World go?
It's not as bad as I remember, but it's not good.
I thought you'd say that. It's not as bad though. It's not as bad as
even Iron Man 3. When I watched it, I was like, "Oh man, I remember this being so bad." And I watched it, I was like, "It's bad, but it's not like terrible bad."
Awful. Oh, Iron Man 3 is awful, man.
No, I still think I'll watch them. I mean, I need to get to when I get to.
I didn't like Guardians 2, Iron Man 3, and Black Panther. I didn't like any of them.
Black Panther was just like amazingly average, and I think the problem is I saw it really late on, and when I saw it, it was like everyone going on like, "This is the best Marvel movie. This blows everything out of the water. Oh my god, it's up for 8 Oscars. It's up for this, up for that." And I'm like, "Wow, man, this is going to be the shit." I went to the cinema on my own to go see that, and literally, luckily,
Did you walk out of a strange, like someone asked you a really complicated division maths question? Like, what the fuck are people
luckily,
thinking?
actually, what happened was when I was sitting there, someone messaged me and goes, so you're going to go see Black Panther? And I was just like, what? Yeah. And he goes, oh, cool. I was like, how the fuck do you know that? He goes, yeah, I'm sitting behind you. I was like, fuck me. Some guy Billy I used to work with. So
thing is, I actually preferred. The thing is with that is I just preferred Killmonger.
exactly.
I was
Killmonger
willing him
Claw.
to win.
Ulysses
He was
Claw,
one of the best.
he was
Circus
wicked.
was one of the best people in it, and he died too early.
Even Siri was better than him. And Siri,
God
Martin
bless him.
Freeman,
Rest
can't remember his character.
he's just tragically passed, but unfortunately, I felt he was a weak lead.
Actor.
No, it doesn't. No,
well, actually, funny enough, he is actually a really good actor in other films.
Weak in that though, quite in that. Maybe he's meant to be. Somebody did say to me that he's meant to be like a he starts off and then it builds, and I guess maybe they just took too long doing that because he seems a bit weak, a little bit right up until the end, and I think it's just probably a bit too much.
Yeah, even the guy as well from the other village, he was good. The big guy. The thing that really pissed me off about Black Panther was the fact that they had those rhinos, which are fucking badass, and then when he got to Infinity War, they weren't there.
Yeah, they're like
that was something they needed.
Thanos had sorted that all out.
Yeah, they got well fucking gone.
He turned up and gave him a bit of grain, like settled down before fucking it all started off.
He was doing his little farming when he was his little scarecrow. So
he was doing his little. He was keeping it. It's like, we'll look after them rhinos. We'll keep them sweet.
Shadow 32, yo. Not my Spider-Man. What's the scale of that Spider-Man? I think it's core scale. Yep, Eric says core scale. Thanks. Black Panther was PC bollocks. Black Panther suit. But that's it. Yeah, super.
Yeah, that was wicked. That was really cool. Yeah.
Next up, this one I actually really like. So this is then the Tweethead Sideshow collaboration. This is the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman, and
never fancied her at all.
Oh, well, did.
It's strange because you put a woman in like a latex suit, and 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna fancy her.
Well,
I just don't like her at all. Like, this statue's amazing. She portrayed Catwoman amazing. I never fancied her, and I think to myself, why didn't I think? Like, why?
Someone ruined it for me though, because they said they watched a making of documentary, and it showed about the suit, and she had padding in the arse. So that ruined that for me. But no, this statue looks really nice. I mean, looks really nice. The actual other premium format that Sideshow did.
It's very nice.
It's actually really nice, and it does sell for good money as well. That one, because
it's a very nice portrait. That's why it's a very nice piece. Standing up against the wall with a whip round, it's very nice.
Well, the face is okay. Nice. The face is okay.
That's nice. It's a good job from Sideshow. It's a good job, man.
It's one of those ones that if you repainted it would be phenomenal. But this one looks really good. Tweetheads actually at the time. I remember when Sideshow, I think it was before Sideshow announced theirs, Tweetheads announced their 161, and I saw the images, and someone sent it to me and said, this is the new Sideshow one. And I got really excited because I had the Keaton at the time. And then I realized, okay, that's the 161, and here's the other one. And I'm like, okay. Because I was a bit let down after that because the 1/6 scale one was
really nice.
Yeah.
Really, it is better, this looks great, though, as well. Really nice.
The movie did start with Chadwick was an amazing actor and an amazing guy. It's a shame what happened to him, and he'd be better missed. He had something amazing. He will be missed, and he was a good actor. I mean, the guy was only 43, I think.
And the fact that he went through, he was a good guy. It was a
the fact he went through all of that. And he was going through it alone, and he didn't really tell anyone, and he was still making the films. And they looked back over some interviews retrospectively.
They were horrible
and there's one of them where he kind of even says, they said, oh, what's going to happen in Black Panther 2? And he's like, I'm dead, or something like that. And they all thought he meant he's finished with the actual series.
I've seen that interview. He repeats himself so many times with that comment. It's very strange. It's quite eerie. And it isn't that they ask him a question. It's like they're having some sort of joke with him. And you know when someone says, oh, I'm dead because like it's so funny. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a terminology that people use, like I'm dead, and it's like hilarious. I'm laughing. He's not like laughing, and he just says it a lot. Like he says it, like they try and talk, and he repeats himself over and over again, and it's quite eerie. It's like he must say it about nine times.
Yeah,
it's just not fucking good. And you're just looking at it, you're like, oh shit, man. So many people was talking about his weight and stuff as well, and criticizing him for how thin he was, and it was just like,
Yeah.
You know, I saw a thing where he actually went into a hospital. He went into like a cancer hospital with kids and was giving them toys and Black Panther things and sign-ins and shit.
Yeah.
He was going through his battle at the same time. He's seeing this tragedy from the inside, and he's dealing with it at the same time. I mean, that's a power and a strength that fucking not many people on this planet can deal with.
Yeah.
So whatever you say about other things, as a man, he's somebody should be. I bet his family are incredibly proud. I know I would be if he was mine. I mean, fucking amazing, unbelievable.
Well, no, I mean, in a lot of his other films, he's very, very good in his other films.
I don't think I've seen much of him. I don't think I've seen much. What has he been in?
Didn't he get an Oscar? I thought he had an Oscar, didn't he, for something?
Anyway, for me, when you're watching Black Panther, it's not good if you're hoping the king dies, which I pretty much was 9 out of 10 times. I wanted Killmonger to sort of overcome. I was more attached to his story. I just didn't connect with the Black Panther thing at all.
Well, the thing is actually in the beginning, Killmonger has a right as well. He has the right to challenge him, and he has the right because of, was it Black Panther's dad kills his dad and takes the throne? Yeah,
I think some of that. I can't remember really. I haven't seen it in a long time. Maybe I have to watch it again. Maybe it was just overhyped. But you're going to come across it, so you'll tell me.
Well, no, that was my issue with it, was of how much it was built up. That was my issue with it.
Kills everything, man.
That happens with anything.
I like it when people say, it's the worst film I've ever seen. Yeah, I really do.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think. I can't think, man, of an example, but there's been a few where people have gone, that's a pile of dog shit, that film, don't ever watch it. I've watched it and gone, it's pretty fucking good. I didn't enjoy that. Yeah. Both Blade and Black Panther were cinematic highlights for me personally. What do you think
Blade's
about?
Amazing.
What do you think?
Amazing.
When I saw Blade for the first time, I was blown away.
It's a sexy moment, isn't it?
I've watched it many times. I watched it recently. I watched Blade 1, 2, and 3 recently, and the scene in the club at the beginning is still a great scene.
Coming down.
Problem with the first Blade is they seem to run out of money by the end, and the CGI for the Blood God is well bad. Really bad. Really bad. What do you think then, Alex, of the new casting of Blade? Because I've seen an image of it, and I'm Team Wesley Snipes all the way. And seeing this picture of this new guy as Blade looks a bit bad. It looks like a TV version because he looks like skinny and I don't know whether it suits. And I thought if they were going to go with a new approach, they should have gone with that dude from Star Wars, like they were going to gone for a younger look. John.
Fuck him. He's awful. No, he's fucking awful.
They should have gone with like a younger version.
Fuck him. Never. Don't give that fucking guy ever a job.
Blade is meant to be. Blade is meant to be like a younger kid, isn't he?
That fucking Star Wars trilogy of him in it is fucking dire. The level of his acting is shocking. I'm just like, all he does is run about and shout and look incredibly awkward doing so. It's really bad. He absolutely stunk those films out for me. Really badly. Oh, fuck me. He's awful, that he's a Boyega, whatever the fuck his name. Rubbish. And it's hard because I'm an Englishman and he's an English guy. So you want to be like, yeah, if I can give him all the work, give him the job. Fuck me, don't employ that cunt.
I don't know why that keeps doing that. Okay.
Who would I cast as Blade if it was me? If I could pick anyone. It wouldn't be that cunt, that's for sure. Who would I pick?
From any time as well. Go on. Not just now, if it was me. I mean, I think Wesley Snipes smashed that role.
It's so hard to see past Wesley, though, man.
Yeah.
Shit, it's fucking hard. Who the fuck? Easy. Easy. I know exactly who I'll pick. I'll pick fucking Matey Boy, innit? From, what's his fucking name? Matey Boy, who's in Thor.
Oh, Idris Elba?
Idris Elba. That's my fucking guy. Blade. There you are. Run it. There you go. Done. Easy fuck. That's who you want. That's who you want as Blade. That is one badass fucking dude, man. He is a fucking cold as ice character. Idris Elba should be Blade.
He's already casted as Hamadal, so he can't do another one.
Yeah, but he's dead, so it doesn't matter. Marvel, Merry Christmas, there you go.
I tell you, nah, he's too big as well.
Who?
Michael J. White's a fucking badass.
Yeah, he could do it. He could definitely do it.
They should still keep him
Little
as
old,
Spawn.
man.
They should they should bring him back as Spawn because he still looks in fantastic shape. He's in his 50s. It's fucking ridiculous shape.
Yeah. So here, you're meant to be plugging your work here. Go on.
He's saying Idris Elba's too old.
Is he? Fuck.
Idris Elba is younger than the guy who's playing Blade now. I bet you that.
Yeah, I bet you're right.
Idris Elba should be the new 007. God damn it.
Yeah, nah, that's Tom Hardy. Go fuck your couch. Tom Hardy.
I think John was an actor. He could be a decent Blade. He had the acting chops, but you just can't judge him on Star Wars as the studio didn't give him enough to do. The only problem as well.
What he had to do was shit. I've heard these crap excuses. He's crap in it. He didn't buy any of his scenes as skis. It was crap.
And Morgan Freeman has played.
Why not? Why not? I'd do it.
How about a guy from A-Train from Boys? I don't know. I'm taking him from Boys, but I don't like him.
If Morgan Freeman was Blade, what vampire's going to ever dare fucking bite him? He'd speak and you'd be like, I can't do it, man. I can't bite him. You crazy? It's fucking Morgan Freeman, man. That's the narrator of life right there.
Yeah. Well, the new Blade, IMDb.
When a man can play God, and you actually would be like, actually, I'd take that. That's a talented man. Because he plays it in Bruce Almighty, and he's fantastic.
Yeah.
How do you play God? I mean, how do you honestly take a role like that, even if it's a joke? Nah, he's special, Morgan Freeman, man. Love that guy.
Marvel rebooting Wesley Snipes. So the guy who plays is oh my god, Mahershala Ali. Probably butchering the hell out of that. So we go here and go Control V, and then we go to his age.
How old is he? He looks like he's about 47 on the fucking
thing. He's 46, yeah.
Yeah, he looked it.
EDRI
Idris got to be about 43, isn't he?
Idris Elba.
Got to be
48.
Oh, it's close.
48.
It's close. Too close to call. The difference is that one of them looks like he could fuck you shit up, and the other one looks like he should be sweeping up.
Wesley Snipes is 58. Yeah.
Mark the new you like that? I think played you. Okay.
That was good. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, come out some winners every now and then.
Rare, but you do. How about a guy who plays A-Train, Morgan Freeman, interested in his 40s? LOL. Oh my god. Wow. Keep calling like his world that doesn't love or respect RT.
Thank you, man. Love it, brother. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Michael J. White. Trey Sinbad should be played. Mad Wog 72. You're right, 100%. Michael should play Spawn again. When they said
he's fucking brilliant. I like Spawn. I'm trying to get the steelbook of it. It's well expensive, man.
The problem is they're like, yeah, Michael J. White's too old now. So what we're going to do is we're going to get Jamie Foxx to do it. And it's like, what? Because Jamie Foxx bulked up a lot. Because Jamie Foxx actually plays Tyson in a new film, and they're like, well, actually, Tyson isn't that much younger than James. They're about similar age. So why do that?
Yeah, but the difference is that at the time that the film was shot, Mike Tyson was very out of shape.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to really do any sort of training for ego reasons. Yeah. So when he finally did, do this, I mean, if it was today and they were shooting it today, they'd probably say to him, you know what? We could use you, hit your movement and shit, and we just CGI younger you. Because his movement, he's still got some crazy movement, man.
Yes,
that custom. It's not even that. I mean, when you know boxing, it's the customato peekaboo style. I mean, even though it's not in its purest form that he had when he was younger. Like when he was younger, my fucking god, man, Jesus! From like 84 to 86. Just before Cuss dies, he really, really moves crazy. Got that technique. It's a very complicated technique. I've tried to mimic it like so many times in the gym. It's so fucking hard to do. And he really does it. No one's going to get that. No one's going to get it. I'm telling you. I don't care how many actors you get. how many people you work on it. That style, because it died with him. It died with him, so it won't be picked up again. Everybody who's pretty much done that style, Jose Torres and Floyd Patterson, who are fighters that worked under him, as well, world champions, but they're all gone. So, you know, Mike's the last person.
Yeah.
You know, so it's really hard to replicate that style. It was his patented style, you know.
Kevin Hart would kill Blade. Kevin Hart's in good shape. He's just really small.
Kevin Hart would kill Blade.
Luke Cage. Yeah, but the guy who's playing Blade, he was Diamondback. No, not Diamondback. The other guy, the guy who gets thrown through the window, who owns the club. I can't remember his name now, but yeah, he was the other guy, the villain. Wesley Snipes is probably going to get a cameo role as a window cleaner. I think Wesley Snipes is rumored to be Dracula. So
that's a nice progression.
You got the photo. You got to see the photo of you on the Facebook group.
Oh dear.
Oh Christ! Alex,
what have I got now?
I'll take it. Next up, we have those. So the XM Spider-Man 2099 has been released as an edition size of 399, which is pretty damn low. So that's.
I don't know why they don't just write it up to 500, man.
Yeah, I mean,
let's sell it.
Yeah, let's not even go there. I've had conversations with.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
And wait because
it's going to get it. You're 399. Just like fucking put 101 in there. Let's go.
Well, the problem is that's going to close, and then it's going to be 4 or 5 months until it comes out, and people going, "It's sold out. I want it now. I want it." And no, can't have it. So that's a lot of sales you're going to miss out on. But
it's bad business.
Anyway, we've got 132 people watching. Make sure you blast the thumbs, like, and subscribe if you are not. Wow, Wesley Snipes' Dracula, that'd be sweet as fuck. It was only a rumor, and it was probably on one of those shitty sites like Screen Rant or something.
I hope it does, though. I mean,
I read it.
It should have a quite monumental pass, almost like a handing over the torch of some kind, because he killed them. He killed it as Blade Man. It's it's so hard to see past him, and that's how you do shit. When you've really done well, that's how it's done.
Well, the issue is going to be that, you know, what happened with Iron Fist, for example. When you watch the first episode of Iron Fist, you see straight away that guy don't know no martial arts, and that guy is fucking terrible. And when he's meant to be Iron Fist, who's like one of the best martial artists in the world, you're like, I'm not buying it. This is bullshit. And he don't get any better. That when
I watch Cobra Kai and Daniel LaRusso does anything.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what the fuck, Daniel?
Zoom out,
fuck, Daniel.
Zoom out, blur his head. And also, in Iron Fist, there's a guy who fights in a car park who's drunk, and that guy is fucking badass. And that guy originally was second in line, I think, to be Iron Fist.
Should have given it.
He's really cool.
If it's a heavy action role, you need someone who knows what the fuck they're doing.
That's the thing. That's why Wesley Snipes was a great role for it. I still love the story about Wesley Snipes calling out Joe Rogan, and that's quite a cool one. There was something about, you know, Wesley Snipes was on some talk show or something, and they said to him, if you could fight any famous person, who would it be? And he goes, I'd fight the arsehole off of Fear Factor or something like that. And then Joe Rogan is really high level martial arts. He goes,
yeah,
I'll fight Wesley Snipes. And then apparently he never. And then Wesley Snipes started doing all weights. I want to weight to be this much. Joe Rogan's like, yeah, fine. We'll pay you this, but yeah, fine, do it. And apparently it never happened in the end. But
I watched a video the other day of him using the the kickboxing, like the power pad, that, like, you know, like how they have the boxing ones that literally hit.
Oh yeah, counts up
the number. Yeah, he does it with like a world champion fucking kickboxer or Thai boxer, and he fucking destroys that guy.
Well, there's
and
one
he is really willing the world champion to fucking beat his numbers. Like he's like, every shot he's like, wow, that looked good. And you're looking at you like, Joe, it didn't look as good as your son. And the numbers are like really nowhere near his. And you're like, fucking hell. Like, that's like crazy, man. Someone who's worked with like professional fighters, for you to just like fucking outstrike someone like that. Yeah. You're just like, what?
There's a video of him teaching GSP to kick, and he kicks the heavy bag, and it fucking flies. It literally goes flying.
Oh, you're talking about, he teaches him his patented spinning hill kick. Yeah, spinning hill kick. Yeah, that's funny. He's really does get a lot of leverage on that.
He does it, and he's like, boom, and you're like, whoa. And then GSP does it, and you're like, yeah, that one is hard. You know, oh no, he's teaching GSP, and GSP's doing it 2 times first, and then Joe Rogan comes in and he goes, no, get your hips into it, kicks it. You're like, shit, man. It was almost like Captain America when he fucking punches the punch bag across the room.
I've not seen that one, but I saw the kicking one.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, here's your guy.
Here you go, look, Dante Wilder for Blade for Geo, eh?
Fucking hate that guy, man. I've got to be the biggest embarrassment in boxing now with his chat. Everyone's like, just like, what?
In the house.
Fucking
I don't know what that says, but yo. Oh yeah, there you go. Spinning heel kick, is that what I said?
Yeah, spinning heel kick. Yeah, you said heel hook, but it is heel kick. Yeah.
Okay, I was close enough. Michael J. White has awesome moves and knows what he's doing. Jamie Foxx, well, it's Jamie Foxx with a big white smile. The thing is Michael J. White he's real deal, man. I wouldn't fuck with him, even though he's in his 50s. He is a legitimate martial artist, as legitimate as they come. And he would still do Spawn. He did a great job of Spawn. It's just it's quite hammy, the film, and the CG is from...
It's actually a lot hammy from the other people that are in it, like the Sheen, like Martin Sheen. He's like hammy as fuck in it. It's horrible in it.
But the problem as well is the CG is from like 90, I think it's 92 or something. It's like really early 90s.
Early, yeah.
And the problem is
compared
the CG,
to others, though.
It's bad.
It's bad.
It goes down to hell.
Some are really bad. It's not like, well, I have to watch it again. I
watched it about 5 years ago, and I was like,
I remember there's this bit in it from seeing it. I can't remember how. I probably haven't seen that film in around 10 years, maybe longer. There's a bit where his cape. He's up on on the top of something, and his cape's all going crazy.
Yeah.
And man, that's a sex-y moment.
There's a bit where he runs up the building with his cape. Was pretty cool.
Not that part. I'm talking about a bit like it's like one of them moody scenes.
He's in Dark Knight. You know
that? Yeah, I think so. He plays one of the gang.
He's the gang guy who's like when the guy gets his head smashed on the table.
That's wicked. That is a whole scene there. That whole wicked. That is. That's probably one of my favourite ever. In fact, it is my favourite ever.
Michael J. White in person.
It's crazy. That
dude is massive and scary.
The disappearing pencil trick. It's fucking brilliant. As he sticks it through his eye.
Yeah, I don't know. It's up his nose, wasn't it?
Nah, I think it's through his eye.
It went up his nose. Michael J. White in person, dude, is massive and scary. He's as mean as they come. I don't think he's mean. I think he's a super nice guy.
You don't need them. Trust me. When you've got real dangerous individuals, they're not really mean.
Yeah,
only Mike Tyson was mean.
Yeah, well, that was called the Coke talking. So this is then the Archangel by XM Studios. There's a big debate going on XM Studios Life about adding feather wings and extra bodies and whatever else. Again, that's not been confirmed or denied at any point. So we're still waiting on the response for that. This again is a teaser. So this is the first we are seeing of this. And it looks
What's the fucking tail thing?
I don't actually know. No, I don't know. No, I haven't got a clue. It's got to be important to the story, but I don't know.
It's got to be a nod to something, in it. Just try to work out what the fuck it is.
It's not going to be Doc Octopus, is it? So, the only problem with this pose I can foresee is you have to have it low, which is a good one because you don't get many statues you can put low. But
it works everywhere.
Also, then you're going to need to do it in a position where he's not blocking his face with his helm. It'd be interesting to see this. But actually, you can have it just below, probably chest height. Chest height or below.
Works everywhere. It works low. It works low, reaching up. It works high, looking up at the sky. It works. It's nice pose.
I don't think it is. I don't think it's Danger Room or Sentinel. Obviously, with all the rock base, it's not Danger Room. There you go. Andrew saying this is a tale from the Purifiers. I think. Okay, take your word for that.
All trust in RT, baby.
Michael's great fire. Also, he did the Mike Tyson movie too. Yeah, Michael J. White did. You're right.
He did do that.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. This Archangel is 1/4 scale.
Yeah.
But what about John David Washington for Blade? I haven't seen him in anything yet. I haven't seen Tenet yet, so I don't know. I'm going to need to watch and see what he's like. If he's anything like his dad, he can do whatever he wants. That's Denzel Washington's son. So, yeah.
Oh, cool. I fucking love Denzel Washington. My favourite.
Denzel Washington's great. Denzel Washington's very good. Seng said the tentacles are from Apocalypse. Yeah, but Seng doesn't read a comic.
What do you mean it's from Apocalypse?
And Seng also doesn't like you, Cole, so he can tell you anything. He always argues with, he always winds up my bosses, Cole does, you know.
Good, at least someone's doing something over there.
He sends me PMs saying that they're bullying him in the groups.
Yeah.
This then is part of our magic line. So this is Chandra. So this is just very
Magic the Gathering.
Very, very early on. So this is like just to show that we are sort of painting up, testing the paints and things like that. So don't take this too seriously because this is just something in the showroom that we were just working on and putting it out there just to get some feedback. So there you go. There's the face. Yeah. Oh, okay. Is it really not? Oh, I've got a character wrong. God damn it. This is Liliana, sorry. Liliana. The baby trouble in there. The tattoos are more like brandings. So yeah, Liliana. So hopefully, I mean, yeah, that's why the paint don't match Chandra. Yeah. So yeah, that's there. They're also testing the liar buyers as well. So hopefully that will come out good. Then you got the Iron Spider. So this is 699 edition size. Again, I'm quite surprised they didn't match the 2099 with that. This piece is really nice.
Also, why the 99? Why not just go 700?
Is that like that kind of thing about some? They don't even normally do 99. They normally do 88, or they normally do like an odd number. And is that kind of you know, that illusion that it's not 700?
I don't like that. I've got to be honest. I know I understand the illusion, but I'm not buying a fucking car.
Yeah.
And it's not written on the windscreen like a fucking idiot. And I'm not 7 years old. I think I like it when it's like I like a round number. I don't know why I like a round number.
Now, isn't it?
Yeah, I just like I like 700. I don't like 699. I prefer 700 as a number.
Yeah.
I actually prefer 750. Truth be told.
There you go. Look, Forrest Whitaker. Forrest Whitaker's Blade, Ghost Dog style. I've still not seen Ghost Dog. I keep meaning to put it on my list. That's Liliana Vass. Chandra Nala is bathed in fire, bro. Okay.
Isn't Forrest Whitaker the guy from Species? She's very angry. She's scared.
She's very angry.
She wanted something from him.
He touched her. She didn't like it. She didn't like it. Why did he touch her? Why did he touch her? He starts doing that, doesn't he? He's like,
yeah, it's perfect. That's right.
I did actually know that H.R. Geiger was working on that, and the concepts of Seal are based on his artwork.
Oh.
So, like aliens. Yeah, man, Forrest Whitaker, like I used to know Forrest Whitaker way before he was like got an Oscar in like what was he getting an Oscar? The King, the Scots King
of Scotland.
Yeah, that one.
Last King of Scotland. Yeah.
He was in that film as well, when he he got kidnapped by the IRA. Do you remember that one? Not
seen it. No, I haven't even seen the Last King of Scotland.
He gets kidnapped by the IRA, right? And he's with this guy, and the guy says to him basically, "Oh no, wait, is it? Oh no, that's it. Sorry, no, yeah, he gets kidnapped by the IRA, and the guy starts talking to him, who kidnaps him, and they become friends. And then the other guy, who is in the IRA as well, basically ends up like he tries to escape because the guy, I think, cuts his shackles or whatever. He tries to escape, but the other guy kills him. But when they were talking, he said, "You know, tell me that if anything happens to me, you'll go visit her and tell her I love her." So he goes to visit this woman to basically, like, he ends up falling in love with her. And then what happens is they go back to her room, and basically she takes off her clothes and you've got a cock. It's called The Crying Game. It's one of those moments where you're watching it and you're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, it's a good film." And then you watch it and all of a sudden, like, okay, I didn't see that coming. That came out of nowhere.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. Right, next.
Thanks for that.
Yeah. Then this is a tease, which saying...
Do you want me to tell you a funny story?
Right, saying Ben posted.
I refused to watch Crying Freeman, the manga, because I thought that's what it was.
What?
There was a manga called Crying Freeman.
Crying Freeman, yeah.
Yeah, I refused to watch it for ages because I thought it was the same thing, the crying game where it's
They made that into a movie with Mark Dacascos, which is quite cool.
Yeah, I remember when I was like younger. I was like in my early teenage years. I was like, I'm not fucking watching that. But I cut my fucking arm off and all that.
Check out Street Kings with Forrest Whitaker, Keanu Reeves, and Hugh Laurie. Story about Day Cops. I think I have seen that when it came out.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, it does sound familiar. Forrest Whitaker is brilliant in Bumpy Johnson in The Godfather of Harlem. Not seen that. Do you know what I haven't seen? I haven't seen American Gangster.
I've got it on my Netflix playlist. I've seen it a few times. It is very good, yeah. It's going to be good.
I'm going to watch it.
It's Russell Crowe and it's fucking Russell Crowe and Denzel Washington. What do you want? I've
seen a bit. I think where Denzel Washington walks into a cafe and he shoots the mobster, walks back out.
Yeah, that's a brilliant scene.
That's the only bit I've seen.
It's a brilliant scene. That is. What are you going to do? Shoot me? He's like, okay. This is brilliant.
Dave Chappelle would dice those vamps and sprinkle some crack on them. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Nate Parker could play Blade. I don't know who Nate Parker is. Forrest Whitaker was in Bloodsport. Yeah, he was. He was the detective, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was.
Nate Parker is awesome, man. I've got to look up who Nate Parker is. Yeah, so this is the XM Studios tease. I don't know who it is.
Man-Bat?
Yeah, it looks like Man-Bat. Yeah, it was said that they're not allowed to say who it is, but yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
Man-Bat Samurai version?
Then this is the Sinistro 1/6.
I like the base on this. The base on this looks pretty cool. That's really nice.
Cool. Really nice base on this. So this again is just all paint ups that they're working on at the moment. So just to give you a little tease of that, this could probably go.
It's funny because certain pictures, the contrast, the difference in yellows is not enough, and then in others it really looks vibrant and different. So it's just amazing how the light works like that.
Yeah. Well, also the base is, I think it's partially fluorescent.
Yeah, it's definitely translucent.
So you got that as well. Yeah.
Looks fucking amazing though. Really like that.
Then we're on to the customs. So onto the customs. So this is then the Franco Carlissimo talking about Angel and Archangel. So these ones you get the switch outs, I believe, and this person's just got two of them.
So you get all of these parts then?
No, this one looks like he's got two or something. I don't know.
I don't know how this. Understand is why I didn't do the actual Archangel.
The wings. Yeah, they sort the wings round, don't they?
Looks cool though.
Actually, no, because I don't know, because Angel does have wings like that and that outfit, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Angel. That is Angel, and then the other one is Angel as well.
Yeah,
the metal wings. It's not. It's not Archangel yet.
Yeah, but it looks nice. It looks really nice. I mean, paint up looks great.
Very different as well.
Yeah. But the problem with this is, I mean, would you go with the one on the left?
I don't go with any of them. I don't like either of them.
Well, I mean, if you were going to go for one or the other, you've got to go that way, haven't you?
I would go that way. There's much more going on, more sculpt detailing in there, more vibrant colours.
But then again, you have to also remember how much these things are going to probably cost, like $2,000 a pop.
Yeah,
knowing about how this people go. It's like a Vonferno. These angels are shocking. I don't know if that's a good shocking or a bad shocking.
No, I'm assuming it's a bad shocking. He's got bowens, isn't he? That cost a fraction of the price. And to be honest with you, the work isn't much better. This isn't better.
Well, I'll tell you what is a good one is the Comic Cat.
Sideshow one.
Really nice.
Better than this.
Comic Cat is really, really underrated. The only thing that's against it is it's a 1/5 scale piece. But that Angel by Sideshow, the Comic Cat, the old one from like
100%.
10 years ago, whenever it was. I think we saw it at Wallace's house, I think.
We did, yeah.
And that piece is really nice. It's
fucking lovely. Really nice.
Yeah.
What is it with these custom yellows that people use? I mean, what the fuck is it? People got ambrosia on the brain.
Yeah.
Do they want a bit of fucking custard? Their yellows are like horrible.
I know. It's a bit too...
Blondes doesn't look like that. It doesn't. I know in comics that they may draw them like that. It doesn't translate on statues well. It looks literally like someone's dipped his fucking head in custard and cleaned only his face.
Just no texturing, no like break up of the colours. There's all like one colour, and it's just like, you know. I mean, it's nice piece, but you know.
I like the standing off together.
Yeah.
No, I don't think these are groundbreaking anyway. I think there's better angels than these.
I think the one by Halimar weren't too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that they got a bit of a bad track record for paint quality and stuff. But yeah. Apparently Michael J. White was next to John Jones the other week, and they looked massive in size. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Would not surprise
John
me
Jones
in the
is a fucking
slightest.
monster, isn't he?
No, Michael J. White was bigger, but I'm assuming.
He's moving up to heavyweight at the moment, so I very much doubt that.
Well, you don't think that Michael J. White would be bigger than him?
No, I don't.
Right,
I think Michael J. White is around 6'2", and I reckon John Jones is about 6'4", 6'5".
Michael J. White height.
Yeah.
Michael J. White is 185 centimeters.
What's that? Give me the English. I don't know what that means.
What's that? 185 is.
Don't work it out. Just put in feet.
6'2".
So I'm right.
And then weight.
Shouldn't fuck with me on sizes and weights, man. I work with bodies. It's not worth.
Michael J. White is 215 to 235 pounds.
Yeah. Jones is much bigger than that. Jones is 6'4", 6'5", and Jones probably walks around about 250.
193. So that's about 6'4".
Nearly 6'5".
6'4".
Yeah.
Weight. Wow, why the fuck did it come up with that? Okay, 93.
93 kilos is fighting weight.
93 kilos in pounds.
93 kilos in pounds.
That's his fighting weight. That's not his weight.
Yeah. He goes up at least 10 kilos.
So it's going to be quite, but there'll be about similar weight though. Seems.
No. Well, maybe, but you know, John Jones off season for like heavyweight, he's walking around 230 to 250 pounds. He's going to go up to heavyweight, so he's going to stack on some muscle. So he's doing that at this moment. So I would reckon that Jones is probably walking around at the moment around 235, 240 at this moment, right now. But big for it, like muscular for it, not fat.
But again, that's just by doing it really quickly on there. So I don't know how accurate it is to this day about them both. Then you got this. I don't know where this is from. This is what you sent me.
I just thought it was really cool Batman thing. Just thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Don't care. I don't know where it's from. Don't care, but it just looked cool.
Okay. This is a custom def.
So, really nice.
This looks really cool. I think this was just an STL file, to be honest with you. You can buy it for like 20 quid. Yeah, it looks nice. But obviously you have to get painted up and printed, which is the thing that costs the money. Lewis is saying, Jones walks around about 230. Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me.
But he's moving up to heavyweight now, so he'll be heavier now. That's what I'm telling you. I know that he's, you know, when you're moving up a weight division, you don't just put fat on. You need to put on muscle, and that's why when I've looked after fighters that have tried to come down to a lower weight class from moving back up to one, they very much struggled because they put on 10 to 12 pounds of muscle, and then when they want to jump back down a weight, I say to them, it's going to take you a year. That's a fucking year. To lose that is a year. Healthily, it's a year. If you go any quicker, you're gonna be drained, so fucking drained that you're gonna not be worth a pile of dog shit. So,
I still can't believe that fucking Rumble Johnson used to cut to 170. That's fucking obscene.
He's a fucking emaciated.
A lot of time.
He's emaciated, man. But I mean, how much of a killer was he at that weight class?
When he went back up to like probably 205, he was scary, and then probably more than he went up to heavyweight after. He's knocking people out, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, he's a killer, man. He's a fucking killer. But my point is anyway is that Jones is going to do it responsibly, like in a responsible way. He's going to be gaining muscle. He's lifting. He's going to walk in, and I'm telling you, when he comes in at heavyweight, he's going to be 235, 240, and that's him cut and in shape. He'll be looking back 240. So he's walking
probably be around 240, 250. I don't think he'll go up toward Brock Lesnar's size if he still wants to fight light heavyweight.
Yeah, Brock 265.
I think though, if he does get up to to heavyweight, I think if there is a consistent heavyweight champion and he stays there and he is convincing that at heavyweight he'll stay there because that is where the money is. That's where the money is. People want to see. Yeah. They want to see these big fucking freak shows fighting people, don't they? So if he works it out, he stays there. You go, why the fuck am I cutting weight? If I can knock people out here or do whatever.
Who is the heavyweight champion at the moment?
Stipe? Did
Stipe don't last 3 rounds against Jones.
Yeah.
Jones will kill him.
I think Stipe just done Cormier last, didn't he?
Stipe will be murdered by Jones. It won't last.
Yeah.
He hasn't got the weapon. He hasn't got the weaponry to deal with it.
But a lot of people ain't. But you just don't know. This then is a Diablo bust. This was painted by Lewis. Someone put in the comments.
Really?
Is that where you go from?
No. I think Lewis has shared this, but this is from Blitzway. This is from no, it's not from Blitzway. The fuck am I doing? It's from Blizzard. It's from Blizzard. Yeah. This is the 10-inch Diablo Terror of the Dark or something like that. Lord of the Terror or Lord of the Dark, like something like that. Just looks fucking really cool. I saw pictures of the front and back of it, and I thought, fuck me, as a bust, that's really nice. It's only about 10 inches or something. Looks really, really cool.
Oh, no, sorry. Someone's saying there's one that Lewis painted he wants. Okay. Lord of Terror.
Lord of Terror, that's him.
Yeah, it looks nice. It looks really nice. And the concepts on this are really cool. Yeah, very cool. Jin HQ's got it on order. So, yeah.
Sweet. Congrats, man. That's fantastic.
Basically, the most Academy Award movie, a dog shit in this era. Yeah, of course. Anything now that's up for an Oscar is just a political statement half the time. That's the problem. What does he name his 10-inch again?
The Lord of Terror.
Yeah. There's your boy Mark Carlin. What the fuck? And what's up, brothers? All good here. All good here. This is nice. This bust is really nice. I thought it was actually a custom, so I put it in the wrong section. This then is the co-signature collectibles. This is the Dr. Doom, and this I think is off of the Silver Surfer 108, or is it 104, 108?
I think 108 is right. I have this cover.
Yeah, I don't have it.
It's nice. The statue is very nice.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Very nice.
I think that looks fantastic. I think that's a fantastic looking Doom.
They've changed the positioning of it, things like that, but just very cool.
Yeah, it's a little bit that left arm's up too high. So
he's not standing on him, is he? Is he standing on him on the cover?
No, I think he's standing on him on the cover. I think he is, yeah. But I mean, this is, for me, as a fan art Doom, and there's been many, this is probably one of the best I've seen.
It's nice. It's different as well. That's the thing about it. It's not just fucking, let's do another Doom on Throne.
I don't like this. I think when you're looking over Doom covers as well, it's very, very hard to find Doom, like comic reference art that you actually like the look of. It's very different, because I like Doom and I can't find many. So I own that cover because it's one of my favourites.
I like Silver Surfer, so I don't like this one.
Listen, Dr. Doom's gonna fuck Surfer up. It's not that about
that. Too much grey for me, Sean is saying.
Well, on the Doom.
Well, overall, because it's like grey Surfer, grey.
Yeah, but there'll be big heavy contrast. Heavy contrast angle, that is. The leg thickness thing is definitely perspective angle.
I kind of dig this Doom. It's constantly trashed in the Facebook groups for some reason. That would probably be, if I guess, because I haven't seen that yet, but I bet that's in that, not another whatever group, because they're all in like last level and everything else, so they're probably bashing it because of that.
Listen, you can't. There's one thing I can assure you right now, is that you cannot trust at least 70% of shit like this, because there's an agenda always. There's always an agenda to why you trash something. I don't know. I don't have any agenda with any of these Dooms whatsoever, and looks like a pretty good Doom to me. I haven't got any pre-orders of any other fan art ones that I particularly want to see this one. But the one thing with fan art in particular is the people that buy their shit make it their mission to go out and fuck others up and start attacking their pieces. It's not the like, honestly, it's a dirtier game. It's a much dirtier game in our community, to be honest with you, because you think the XM Sideshow debate's bad. You ain't seen shit. want to hear the way they talk about each other. You know, somebody goes, "Oh, this is my Doom thing." Like literally crowds of people going, "That's fucking shit. Looks awful. This is wrong. That's wrong." You're just looking at it like, "Wow, okay."
On my post for Nightbreed, which I put up the other day, the owner of Pop Culture Shock said, "Yeah, we almost got the license for that." That would have been pretty cool, yeah, because there's some quite cool monsters in there. Someone actually did ask a question earlier on, but I missed it, and I was going to come back to it. I've only just remembered this. They did ask us what we thought about the Constantine movie with Keanu Reeves. And that's been asked quite a lot of times. And
Love it.
Both the thing about it is both of us don't really know the source material.
No,
we're not really big on the source material, so like when we've seen it as a separate film, without knowing the source material of Constantine, it's really a good film in that respect.
Love the film. Love Keanu Reeves.
I can't remember what I was doing, but my girlfriend had I gave her a list of films to watch. One of them was Constantine. She enjoyed it as well, and I think again she asked if there was a sequel to it. And I said, unfortunately not. Really good film.
Apparently, it's quite a way off the source material comics, though.
A lot, yeah, it's way off.
I got friends who say that they read it and they're like, yeah, it's a fucking horrible movie. So
don't. When I met with Vass last time in London, I asked him about it because he was buying Sandman comics, and I asked him about it, and I said I actually like the film, and yeah, he didn't take that too well.
Yeah, be careful, man. You cut your head off.
Exorcist in the House. Hi. Those of us on a budget would love to have any one of the 1/4 scale Dooms out there. This one isn't actually that badly priced. I think it's up at $850.
Yeah, that's a very good price.
Some of the others, I mean, the others are like $2,000 plus, and they're riding off of the success of the Sideshow Doom on Throne. Going, we're making a Doom on Throne, so we're going to fucking bust the price up. Same as all the Magneto ones.
Yeah, I have one right there. If you want to see it.
Too much glare. Oh, there you go. All right, cool.
Hey.
I don't do any social media. The only influencers, in my opinion, is me and probably your wife.
I do. I'm starting to fancy you all of a sudden now, Stucker.
True. I think the one is always compared to his last level one. Yeah, of course. That's what people are always going to do.
What's the last level one?
I don't like that. Doom, not a fan of the Silver Surfer. Being on the base. Yeah, I do think it's different to the comic. I think, if I remember correctly, I think in the comic he's kind of on his knees or something. I don't think he's standing on him.
Don't make me get the fucking comic. No, you are, aren't you?
Silver Surfer. I think it's 108. I'm going for 108. Silver Surfer 108. Ah, yeah, fuck, it's not 108, is it?
104.
7?
107, 106.
Yeah, no, he's standing over him. So he's
is he like facing forward, like calling away?
It's not loading now, is it? Here you go. So this ain't going to be great because it's going to be that sort of small screen shit again. But there you go, 107. You see it?
Where am I meant to be looking?
I don't know. Can you see it? I don't know.
No, I can't see anything. I see the other thing. Can't see your comic.
Oh, sorry. I got to double click that and say, yeah. So can you see that now?
Cunt. Yeah, I own the comic. I know
it. So it's like that. So it's more.
In.
I can't, I don't think. No, I can't. Oh, there you go. Okay.
There you are.
Yeah, so that's actually, it's more of this kind of cover.
I have to be honest with you.
The next one, Silver Surfer does fuck him up though.
I have the cover, and I prefer the composition of the statue.
Yeah,
personally, I prefer the composition of the statue.
I just want to say that Silver Surfer does get a bit of retribution next. Doom boom. He's got his retribution there. Right. No, I like the concept of it and the idea of it, but yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Statue's much better than the cover. Same here, Gio.
I think it is.
The dude who done Doom is a gentleman. Spent a few days with him last year before going to Singapore. Comic-Con, hardworking, great bloke, very nice guy. Very, very nice guy.
The real issue is going to be with these Dooms.
Hello, that's right.
And the fan art stuff, right? The real issue is, like we said before, which is there are certain things that sculpting does not work, and heavy material is really, really hard to do well. You can put as much textures and shit as you want on it, but all the edges and the crimpling of it is very, very hard. It's very hard to do well. It really is.
Agree.
Really hard. I actually have to say that I think that the way that XM did Mistress Steph's robes is one of the best examples of that I've seen recently. I was superly impressed by the way that they did the robes on her, because I was like, fuck me, that's going to be hard and stuff. And they did a very good job of that. But it's really hard to do, really. And the examples of it done well are really, really low versus how many. I mean, when you talk about how many have been sculpted, there's thousands. When you talk about how many of are good, there's 2. And that's how bad the number is. And to be honest, it was exactly the same as the that other Doom on Throne thing that they did. That fucking other thing. Horrible thing. I think it was RCB. Their one.
Yeah.
That was a big fucking mess.
Well, the thing is there was the Doom on Throne now. There's like 5 customs of, and it's ridiculous. There's like Zion Arts. There's Last Level. There's RCB. There's Danny Hines. There's so there's like loads of these. It's crazy. Crazy.
I like this one. This is probably one of the best fan art Dooms from my personal tastes.
I like it. I'd love to see this one in person. In all honesty, because I've got a lot of their chubby stuff, and I love the paint on it. The paint in that is very clean on their stuff. So, yeah. Next up, we have the Phoenix.
Yeah, this has come into hand. I've seen this.
Phoenix Force Emma Frost. Is it Phoenix Force 5? Or
it might be. Yeah, I don't know.
Because I can't remember if that's fucking.
When you say that to me, that sounds like fucking Pulp Fiction.
That's what I was going to say. It sounds like that Fox Force 5.
Yeah.
Is it Phoenix Force 5? Or is Phoenix Force? I can't. Oh, man, I'm all getting mixed up now, aren't I? It's getting late. So this is Emma Frost. These are photos from Barb's. So, yeah, very nice photos of her. Piece looks great. Piece looks really nice. A lot of people took a bit of a long time for this to come in, and people get a bit frustrated and whatever, but people seem to be very, very happy with this in hand now. Phoenix 5 Headsculpt. Yeah, that looks great. Looks fantastic. And all of these AEM Phoenix Force pieces are delightful. Yeah, they look nice. AEM is what's that, Angry Monkey in it. Yeah, so yeah, nice piece. There you go. There's a comparison next to the XM one. There's a bit of a weird filter on that though. Make it look cartoon.
It does, but based on that picture, I much prefer the XM's version.
Yeah.
By a fucking million miles.
100%.
The other one doesn't look bad, but fuck me, like when you look at them, you're like, nope. You're like
nice Brazilian Emma.
Nice.
Murray, evening gents, late joining tonight.
You're fucking fired. You're fired, Stuart.
Sexy looking piece. So actually really like how Doom Berserker had just fallen asleep because he would fuck Doom up. I'm actually a big Silver Surfer fan, and Doom is actually really powerful. I don't know. I mean, it'll be a good fight.
It's a hard fight. To be fair, I don't know. Actually, I've got to be honest with you.
I'm going to go with Surfer because he's my boy. But yeah,
I don't know. I don't know who would come out on top of that. It's things that people need to remember is like.
Lewis is agreeing with you on something. I don't know what it is.
Surfer's a galactic sort of level. What's he saying?
Oh, I think that they're all agreeing with you about the composition on the statue being better than the.
Yeah, I mean that's intelligent. As you look at it, you do the comic, and you sort of look at it, and you're like, well, was that going to work? You mess about with it, and they've made it work, and I think they've improved it. I think it looks better. This looks fucking cool as shit as well.
This is a Hellboy bust. Who's it by? Do you know? No,
not a fucking clue.
Yeah. Oh no, he's Lucius Starr. No, Doom is badass. So yeah, this one looks really nice. Actually,
it's a hard fight because like Silver Surfer is like a galactic sort of level, hero, and Doom is more of a planetary threat. He's not a universe. No, I know people that are gay for Doom, but he is not a universal level threat. I know that Hickman did him God Doom like killing Thanos, but that's just so fucking. Yeah. That's just like so fucking funny. It's like all right, okay, yeah. But it's you know, he is a planetary level threat. He's never been a universal level threat, and Surfer deals with universal level threats, so it's very, very hard. I think Silver wins. I think Silver Surfer would do him.
Yeah. I think the problem with Silver Surfer is he's a bit too like, you know, he overthinks stuff a bit too much sometimes.
Yeah, he's naive as well.
He's a bit like, you know, yeah, he's well gullible.
Oh yeah, that is a nice shining light.
Yeah, you want to borrow my surfboard? Yeah, dude, take it again. Yeah. So yeah, this is a nice bust, very nice Hellboy bust there. Don't have any information on that. Custom Hulk.
Yeah.
This one looks like he's dropped something, doesn't it? He's dropped it, and he's like, "Let it go." Oh no, do you know what this looks like? This looks like. Do you know how much I care about that? I care this much. It was there. It was there, man. It was there. It was in my hand. I just dropped it. You know.
I had it in my hand. It was right there.
It looks like gravel.
It's a little bit like, it looks like a little bit more like a sort of Alex Ross style, doesn't it? And maybe more Hulk sort of style.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's the perspective of the picture about them hands, but they look well big.
The one thing I love is I bet you this doesn't get fucking all the nails are too yellow and nails are too light like with certain other companies that have made Hulks. With this one with fan art, I bet it doesn't get any of that. I bet it's like, oh yeah, it looks great, man, it looks great. The worst thing about fan art is they'll stay so far behind licensed companies because no one's got the guts to say your stuff is shit.
Yeah.
And you need that. Sideshow needed that. Sideshow needed that so fucking badly. They needed to know that they were really fucking dropping off the ball, and they were getting slated. And it was like, then a year, like 12 months later, they obviously sat down and went, "Listen, how the fuck do we fix this?" And then they did.
That was the problem.
Within 12 months, it was
one of the companies, the custom guys. They basically started going just downhill a little bit with their pieces, and rather than like go, "All right, what are we going to do? How are we going to make this better?" They're like, "I'm out. That's it. I'm just going to give all my projects to the factory. Going to say goodbye and walk away." And that's what he did, didn't he? Fucked off. And basically, he told everyone, "Yeah, this is not going to this cheap factory." But the quality won't drop, and she promises it will stay the same, and it won't go to her. You know, bullshit. What did we see? We saw something come out of that, and it was just like, this is terrible. The Old Man Logan versus Maestro, and it was just like, that's fucking horrible. And then people were like, yeah, that's last level. And it's like, are you kidding me? I thought that was like some little
school project
doing it, like, you know, it was paper mache and you know, sticky back plastic, and it's just like, what the fuck? But again, the same kind of thing where that was posted in a group. And everyone's going, "Oh my god, this is amazing! This is the best piece! This is fantastic!" And I come in going, "What the fuck are you talking about? This is a pile of shit. This is fucking terrible." Because again, people don't have the fucking balls to say it's shit because they're the fear of missing out next time.
I just love it. Keep doing it because you can keep them all backwards. You'll honestly, no one will improve. Yeah, no one will improve. You know.
Right, then we have custom Moon Knight.
I quite like this. This looks nice.
Look cool with the light up eyes, you know, just being casted.
I like quite. It looks quite moody. I like the feel of it, the darkness.
Was it Oscar Isaacs?
Yes, he's been cast Oscar Isaacs.
Yeah. So it looks really cool. Next up, this is just a custom paint job on a 1/6 scale piece. What's that, Young Frankenstein, though?
Yeah, man, blew my fucking mind. It is. Yeah. It's Gene Wilder. It's Young Frankenstein.
Oh, wow. I've never seen that the whole way through. I've only ever seen clips of your house.
Just makes me laugh my tits off.
Yeah. He's always one of the rolls in the hay.
Yeah, but it's like there's just so many fucking good ones, man. It depends on what your humour's like. But you know when like the old like walk this way and then the person actually copies exactly how you walk rather than, do you know what I mean? It's stupid humour, but I like crack up at shit like that. You're like, it's like walk this way and you're like, and then they walk a funny way and you're like copying. fucking stupid.
You put the candle back.
Yeah. It's like our Dr. Frankenstein. It's like, no, it's Frankenstein.
What? What hump is that another one?
Was that?
People are quoting now. I don't know the quote.
What's the quote? Because Igor, his name's Igor, and he's got these big bulging fucking eyes. It's meant to be Igor, isn't it? Yeah. It's like, no, it's pronounced Igor. It's like funky as up, and the hump constantly is moving from which side to the other.
Definitely comb his head to the side, yeah.
Yeah, it looks brilliant, this though. I actually thought it was photoshopped on. It looks so good. I was like blown away by the work.
Well, the fact that I got it, because you said this to me today, the fact that I got it from a film I've never seen the whole way through.
Dude, I sent that to you about fucking 2 hours before the chat.
Yeah, what's your point?
Well, you didn't have long to search anything.
No, I didn't search it at all. I'd looked at it and I was like,
you wouldn't bother anyway. You'd just be like, who is this?
Oh, yeah.
Who's this guy? Looks like Willy Wonka.
I'd be normal.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. he still has the brain. You know, he takes the brain. He's like, then he puts it in the monster. The monster's like is fucking like crazy, and he's like, can you remember the is it not Hans Delbruck? He's like, no. He's like, well, who is it? He's like Abby, someone. It's like Abby who? He's like Abby Normal. Oh, fucking
Mel Brooks did like the Three Amigos and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, he did all that. Yeah, I can dig all that. I got the steelbook of it. I got the limited edition one still sealed over there. I can't bring myself to open it. Fucking just so funny. Starfire.
Firestar.
Yeah.
Starfire, and it's really cool. I don't know the character much, to be honest with you. I don't know that. But it looks quite similar to kind of like Phoenix, doesn't it? An old style Phoenix.
Sexy, don't it? It's a sexy piece.
Yeah.
Very, very nice work. Nice render. I think that's a render, isn't it? That's definitely a render, that. It's nice.
Yeah, it looks like a render, that does. Those are good, though. Looks nice.
Yeah. I think this was shared from Savage Storm.
So, yeah, that's this one.
It's pretty cool. Quite like that.
And a Rogue as well, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
I think they made their tits look too much like implants. Yeah. So, what did you say? Starfire?
Yeah,
I said Firestar, yeah?
Is it Firestar?
Stuart Murray, isn't it Firestar? Thank you, Stuart Murray.
Could be Stuart. Fuck you, Stuart. You were late. Take my side,
motherfucker. I really wish Sideshow's Collectible Starfire was more like this Firestar.
Fuckers.
I was fired. I came back and I bought the company. Is that again? Is that no? Is that not Young Frankenstein?
I was fired. I came back and bought him. No, not that I remember. Not that I remember that line. I'm pretty. I have a real problem. Well, I can recite most of the film. Like I can see it once and not in 10 years. And I can.
I had some of those. So
fucking bad. I
watched Weird Science the other day. I watched Weird Science.
I could go through that whole film. I go start to finish the whole fucking film. Every line. Probably.
This is the Midtown variant of the Thanos #1.
It's Midtown Comics. Yeah, it's there actually. If you want to see it?
Yeah, I think I can borrow you that. I just don't know how this is going to be engineered to stay like that.
Looks cool though. It looks pretty good.
It don't look bad. Yeah,
it don't look bad. It's quite a big. That fucking Hulk's got to be made of helium.
The company who make it ain't got a great reputation though.
Oh well, that's bad. That's a bad fucking start.
It's Iron Arts, isn't it? So, if they can make it, but the problem is again, I don't know how they're going to get that to stay like that. That's going to be really hard, unless they, well, I don't even know.
That's why I'm glad I'm not in any of these customs groups. I just literally take things, and I don't know who they are, and I just put them in the chat, and then I talk about them.
This is there's no
agenda. Yeah, this is actually painted by Louis Villamar.
Oh, it looks shit. I'm joking.
Nah, he did a really good job with this.
Yeah,
he did a very good job with this paint up. It's got a lot of textures, and it's got a lot of deep colours running through it. He's taking his time with this. He's done a really good job. I really hate the fucking concept quite severely. I love the Hulk and I love Venom, and I don't like them together, so it's a bit of a problem for me. But I do think, I don't really like that head on it too much at all. But I really like the other one. It's got some funny thing where he's like banging a pole in half or something.
Canola,
I like the other
Canola's
head.
coming. So Canola's coming. Yeah, I don't. There you go. There's the traffic light there.
Yeah, there's another head though. That head is the one that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
With a foreman mouth around it. It's pretty cool.
Mad Wog is saying, sorry, Gio, I know you love Thanos, but this one I do not like at all. And
yeah, you're probably right. To be honest, I've only seen a handful of pictures. I've got the comic,
yes.
so I look at the comic quite regularly. I just thought ain't a bad fucking effort.
Every character needs to be.
You're probably right.
Yeah, I mean the thing is now they've all been venomized. I think they were carnageized at one point, and now they're going to be nullified or whatever.
Nullified, you dickhead.
Nullified. Fuck off.
Fucking use of English embarrasses us. I'll tell you that. You may as well be fucking Dutch. They speak better than you.
They do actually speak really good English.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Better than you, an Englishman.
That's not hard.
Jesus. It really shouldn't. It should be hard, dude. Anyone speaking a second language should not speak it better than you.
I'm glad I saw it, but I've never owned it. Yeah.
What's that?
What's that? I don't know if it's the Thanos or the Venom Hulk. No. This then is custom 1/4 scale Zod. This is by Narin. So he sells these as kits. So this is quite interesting to see. Much bigger than you think it's going to be as well. And das ist das, meine Freundin.
Oh, brilliant.
Das ist das.
Was ist das? Oh.
There we go, yeah. Das ist das.
Good.
Yeah.
Another week.
We just double check. Yeah, Zod. Yeah, that's it. That is
all she wrote.
Yeah, that's all of those. So yeah, we got to the end of those. That's 2 hours of customs and about an hour of chit chat at the beginning of that. So yeah, didn't do too bad.
You're not showing the other things.
Huh?
It's mostly fan art shit that we shared.
What are you talking about? We did
2 hours of just customs. I was going to say, you said 2 hours of customs.
No, 2 hours of images, sorry.
Oh, images,
and then like an hour of chit-chat at the beginning.
It's that grasp of English again, isn't it?
It is. My head's getting too cold at the moment.
That's it, you got brain
Liam Best, what about the new Lady Deadpool? Liam, if you watched the fucking last week's chat, you would have seen it.
You're a week behind, you dizzy motherfucker, just because you pre-ordered it. Go fucking watch last week's.
He's well behind all the time. He's always like, what do you think of that? What do you think of that Wolverine bust? Are you going to show it this week? We spoke about it last week. I swear you said you watched the chat, Liam.
Lie.
Yeah, Phillips. He speaks the bullshit. Yes. All right. We're going to stop now because Gia's back will be bad.
Yeah. Getting old, man.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for... do the usual like, comment, subscribe, share. Definitely, if you didn't see the chat, go back to that and, look at that comment on there. If you comment, then most likely Gio will answer that, I hope. And what else was I going to say? I was going to say something else.
Brain freeze, dick. I have no idea. Got some pretty cool vids coming up as well. So we've got the Mad X Sabretooth, it's the actually only
Christian
review on
saying
Facebook.
Thank you to you about Christian. Hey George, thanks for helping me with my Sabretooth earlier.
I just was asking me any time, brother. He was asking me just about the Mac Sabretooth and Sideshow and XM, what I think of them all and all that sort of stuff.
Stuck from Ferdo.
Always happy to help.
Stuart Murray, go back to the beginning. God damn it.
Start again.
I wish I got the old Lady Death from Thanos from. Yeah, that one goes for good money now. Goes for like £400, I think.
Yeah.
It's just like, quite a lot to pay. Thanks for the chat. Cheers, brother.
For Bowen, it's quite hard. Cheers. It's quite hard to just.
So cheers, brother.
Cheers, mama.
Brother, mama.
Cheers, mama. Love you, mama.
It used to well confuse me sometimes, but I see his name come up on the on like feeds of stuff. And I'm like, have I already commented? Oh, no, it's not him again. Be Alex Thompson. So, Nitrous 17. Good chat, guys. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for watching. And we'll leave it right there. Take care. Peace out.
Be safe.
Be safe, everyone.